You are listening to Dr. Potana. Today's meditation is on giving to God. Jesus tells this amazing experience. He himself observed how people gave. Jesus looked up and saw the rich putting their gifts into the offering, and he saw a poor widow putting in 2 copper coins. And he said, "Truly I tell you, this poor widow has put in more than all of them, for they all contributed out of their abundance, but she put out of her poverty." Jesus clearly observed in the temple there were rich, there were affluent, all of them were giving out of their abundance. But this poor widow, she gave everything what she had. In the first century, in that particular Judaistic context, the widow life would be terrific because the widow always depends on others for anything that she needs. All that she had is only 2 copper coins. She gave away everything. And Jesus looked at that poor widow and she said, "She has given." The lesson is this: God doesn't require our money because the Bible clearly says the heaven belongs to Him, the earth and everything belong to Him. The heaven belongs to Him, the earth and everything in it belong to Him. And God requires our sacrifice. And this sacrificial service could be seen in this woman, the widow. Even in India, I grew up and I have seen the life of widow in the earlier days was not easy. She always depends on people. A dependent cannot give much because a dependent always receives. But here a dependent is supporting, a dependent is giving away everything for the mission of God. Even in my travels, I travel around and I see it is those who are very much in the need, they open their lives, their homes, and their resources for God's kingdom. This is my story, even in this Austin. And I'm very much blessed by one family, Vijay and Prema. I don't want to tell their name, but they are in a great need, but they took care of my life. And those who love the Lord, they go an extra mile. That's what Jesus called. I'm so grateful to God for giving me the privilege of investing our lives and resources for God's kingdom. When we were working in Uttarakhand and back in India on those Himalayan hills, we were in the great need of finance, but all the time we used to open our home for people. Every time there would be about 10 to 15 people come and eat and relax and refresh in our home. And my wife is so gracious, all the time cooking. Sometimes midnight students used to come at 12 o'clock. She used to rush to the kitchen and cook and feed and whole night sitting and discussing. Sometimes we used to sleep on the floor and we used to give a bedroom to the guests. And amazing how God blessed us. And the Lord blessed our children. And I'm traveling around, and God always comes us when we give our time and our resources. My friends, let me tell you today, go an extra mile. Invest for God's kingdom. You will reap God's blessings. May God bless you today.